Assalamualaikum and a very good day. I back to our lecturer. My name is Nasrullah bin Khir, and today I'm gonna present an individual assignment that have been assigned regarding about boiling water. So I'm gonna go through the introduction. First one is this experiment is about boiling water in a kettle. This experiment been conducted to determine either the open lid take more time to boil or the closed lid take more time to boil. Then it also to apply the fundamental theory of thermodynamics and fluid mechanics. Next we go to the experiment setup. So this the setup that I made regarding to conduct this experiment. The first one is measured mark, which is I used to measure 1 liter of water that stated there in the lab sheet. Next is kettle or cooking device. In this case I didn't have kettle in my house, so I use cooking device. Next is timer that used to take the time for the water to boil. Then we go to the result. As we can see here, I take the result for the time taken for water to boil. So we got two conditions of cover lid, which are closed cover lid and open cover lid. I run the experiment for the first situation, which is closed cover lid, and I run it 2 attempts in order to take the better result. The first attempt for cover lid close was 195 seconds, which is 3 minutes and 15 seconds. The next attempt result 98 seconds, which is 3 minutes and 18 seconds. That one is for the close cover lid, and then I conduct this experiment with the open cover lid, and it shows me 212 seconds for the first attempt, which is 3 minutes and 32 seconds. The next attempt is 215 seconds, which is 3 minutes and 35 seconds. From this result, it shows us that the time taken for the lid open is obviously more than the time taken when the closed cover lid. Next one, in discussion part, I will answer the question that given from the lab sheet. The first question is there any time difference between cover lid open and close? So yes, it is different between cover lid open and close. From the result we can see that the close cover lid take lesser time compared to the open cover lid for the water to boil. The next question is justify your answer in one using thermodynamic principle. So what I can relate this experiment with the thermodynamic principle is it is actually the first law of thermodynamics. In this experiment, it applies the conservation of energy principle to system where heat transfer and doing work at the methods of transferring energy in and out of the system. This thermodynamic laws can be interpreted in equation form, which are different of U is equal to Q minus W, which is U is stand for change in internal energy, Q is net heat transfer, and the last one is W is work done by the system, net work done by the system. The last question that I need to answer in this discussion is where can the principle mentioned in 2 can be applied. So the principle mentioned in 2 is the first law thermodynamic system regarding internal energy, change in internal energy. So it can be applied in heat engines. Heat engine actually convert thermal energy into mechanical energy and vice versa, which is from mechanical energy to the thermal energy. Most heat engines fall into the category of open system. Next, I will continue this presentation with the additional information. So this is the tools or the apparatus that I use regarding to complete my experiment. The first one is measured bottle or measured container that I use to measure 1 liter of water, and then kettle, or in this case I use cooking device. The last one is stopwatch. Alright, this is myself conducting the experiment. So from the video you can see, first I I measure the water to be specific 1 liter, and then I pour the water into the cooking device, and then I start the fire to heat up the water to boil. For this video I close the lid in order to complete the first method of this experiment, and then I repeat the same procedure with the lid open, with the cover open. I think that's all from me. Thank you.